Hello, Flosstube. My name is Amy. I love toads and cross stitch. Today is April the 17th, I believe. Yes, 17th. I have not been here since the end of February. Life has been unpredictable, a little bit stressful. I'm not going to go into anything because it is not my story to tell, but I have not had a lot of time. Okay, well, I haven't had as much time to stitch as I usually do. And oh, let me just say, nobody is ill. Nobody is sick. Nobody is dying. Everybody is healthy. It's other things. But I will try to come on here when I can like this. So I actually have the house to myself today, except for turtles, lizards, and dogs. But no other humans are here today, which is rare, very rare. So I was like, let me do a Flosstube really quick because I can actually do it. And I have been, since I haven't seen you since February, I have stitching, like a month and a half of stitching. Almost, yeah, a month and a half. So I have stuff to show you. So this is a good time to do a Flosstube. That being said, I don't know, I was doing the end of the month, doing a Flosstube every month at the end of the month. I don't know if that's gonna happen anymore because life is just very unpredictable right now. And it's not in my control. It's nothing, I can't do anything about it. Like I said, it's not my story, so I can't tell you what's going on. Okay, so I have 3 finishes. I'm gonna show you this first. I'm gonna have some whips. I have 1 start. When I get stressed, I do not like to start things because my brain is already thinking too much, worrying too much, and starting is thinking too much. Where are you gonna start? What color are you gonna use? What fabric are you gonna use? Like, how far down? It's just too much. So I have not been starting things. I have wanted to start things. Believe me, I have wanted to start things bad because I have market haul, but I just can't yet. So, so anyway, this is one of my finishes. This is Floral Heart Kit. I bought this from House to Roll Needlework, which they are not open anymore. They were in Williamsburg a very long time ago. I want to say it was 7-8 years ago, and I saw the new ones come out. Oh, and that's from Samplers Not Forgotten. I saw the new ones come out at market and I wanted one of them, and I got it, but I told myself, you know what, you have one already, finish that one and you can buy the other one. So let me fix this bow so you can see the stitching. Like, look how cute that is. The roses. So this was a kit. Everything was included. The trim, even the backing fabric. I filled it with sawdust. That was not included. The filling did not come with the kit. But the fabric, the floss, the bow, the charm, that all came with the kit. And it turned out precious. Incredibly precious. And I'm excited. I want to start the new one, but I'm not going to. Okay, my next finish. I stitched this. I started this for my birthday with Vicky Stitch and Button. This is Bobbin. It is an animal cracker from Stacy Nash. And I did not stitch the little pillow, and I left these little berries out. Now I sewed him up, but I have not stuck him to the bobbin yet. Vicki also gave me this bobbin. So he will, here's the bobbin, here he is. And I'm going to probably tack a little glue to him and just stick him right on there. And wrap, you know, thread around there and then thread it through his needle. And he reminds me of like Gus and Jack from Cinderella, the little mice who sew Cinderella's dress. I used all the called for colors on him. Okay, let me stick him over here. So one day I will fully like put his thread on there and tack him down. Okay, and I finished Hannah's stocking. This is a Dimensions kit. It is not a gold. And the only thing I changed was Hannah's name up here. I think I did it in brown. Yes, I did it in brown. And let's see, is it curling? A little bit. So yes, turned out beautiful, as Dimensions always do. I used all the kit floss except for the brown. I found a brown in my stash. Put all the little snowflakes in. That was not fun, but I did it. Those little snowflakes are French knots. Actually, I used a colonial knot. I don't do a French knot. Colonial knot is much easier for me. I don't know if it's my brain or the way my fingers work, but I would much rather do a colonial knot. So yeah, I love it. I love it. So for Christmas, fingers crossed, I will have another stocking hanging on the mantle. She will be fully done. We'll see. Okay. Now on to my whips. Let me grab those. They are over on the other side of the couch and I'll be right back. Okay. These are in no order. My new start is in the pile somewhere. And I will tell you as much as I know about them, as I can remember about them. So this first one, I stitched this one on the 28th, 29th of each month because I started it on Leap Day last year. Yeah, it's been a year now. Yep. It is, hold on, let me show you the front first. A Symphony of Friendship by Cottage Garden Samplings? Yeah. Okay, here's a bigger picture. I started in this corner, and I started this with Colette and Lisa. We all started in the same corner. And I now have a chickadee, and I will put in before pictures where I have them, but I'm gonna stand up and then I will pull back. Okay, so I'll show you up close, but then I will pull back and put in a before. I put in that chickadee this month. No. Yeah, I will try to work on it again April 28th, 29th. I'm trying to have this done by Leap Day 2028. And let's see, let me pull it back and I'll put a before over my face. The fabric, let me think what the fabric is. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'm in front of 2 windows. So, and the sun is on the other side of the house right now. So it looks like there's enough light. Let me see what this fabric is. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, here it is. Here's the package right here. It's Seraphim Dusty Road. That's why I love it. Yeah. So I'll try to work on this quadrant right here for this year. So I'll be getting all these leaves done, getting the cardinal done, trying to get the rest of this tree done. So by next February 2026, I need to have this whole half done. And it's a fun, very enjoyable stitch. So I feel like it won't be a problem. I can do it. Okay. My Whips Be Gone for last month. This is April, so March. I play Whips Be Gone with Natalie, Donna Ray, and Emily. Emily is Natalie's sister. And I'll link people below. Although Emily doesn't have a Flosstube. She is on Instagram. So this is what got called for my Whips Be Gone. It is an old sunset kit called Giants of the Sea. And I just worked up in this little mountain right here. It's probably a huge mountain, but that's where I worked. This fabric, I don't know. It's a 32 count, and I believe it's from Luminous Fiber Arts. Oh, I think it's called Snow Day. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Okay, so let me hold it back here. There's where I'm at. And then I'll pull it back and you will be able to see, I think I have a before picture, pretty sure. That I worked on where that mountain is. I probably don't need to pull it back that far. Yeah. It was a kit, but I didn't use the kit fabric because I used the Luminous Fiber Arts fabric. I am using the kit floss. Hey, Luna. I am using the kit floss, and there's blends. It's like a dimensions kit. There's blends. There's like 4 strands over a square, but it's like a half cross. So that's the background. The background is half. The foreground is, I think, mostly 2/2. Okay, this one right here, I've been able to stitch on this one a little more than anything else because it has a lot of block stitching. It's called Virtue. It's from La Di Da, and I love a brick house. I'm using all the called for DMC, and it is turning out gorgeous. And I'm stitching it on a Be Stitch Me 36 count, one more reproduction. Yeah, it's just beautiful. So the border's done. I'm just working on the brick and the roof. This door right here, that's the same color. It's so weird, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. Sometimes my DMC, some of the you know, it's a 6-stranded floss, and I'll pull one strand because I do 1/2 on 36 count, and some are just thinner than the others, and that strand right there was much thinner than that strand, and it sort of looks like planks. So I think I'm gonna leave it. But it's weird how DMC does that sometimes. I'll get like a thinner strand in the 6 strands. And I can tell when I pull it out too, if it's a thick one or a thin one. I didn't get to work on this one very much, but it is okay. I did get progress. This is Jessie Challoner, 1904. I bought this from, what's it called? The Attic. The Needlework Shop. Let me think. I think it's in Mesa, Arizona. That's why I hear people say. I know it's in Arizona. Mesa. Yeah. So I got it from the Attic. There is 2 colorways in this booklet from Hands Across the Sea, and I am doing the muted version, the front, because I love muted colors. There's also a bigger picture. And I am at the top. So when I ordered this from them, they sent me the fabric too, not the floss. I'm using DMC for the floss. This is Mason Linen Haberdashery, 36 count, and I'm doing it 1/2. So I know I did more letters, and I love how some of the letters are ghosted. They're ghosting on the fabric. And I love the flowers. This is so beautiful. So let's see. I pull back. I probably don't need to pull back that far. Did I pull back with my brick house Virtue? I don't remember if I did. I'll pull it out again and pull back, and I'll just cut it out if I did. How about that? Yeah, so that's from Hands Across the Sea, and you can get that from the Attic in Arizona. It's an exclusive to there. So let me pull back here. That is the brick house. I don't know if I did it before, or pull back so I could do it before, because you'll see that I did more of the brick, more of the roof. This was the one that I was able to pull out when things were happening in the house. Okay. Let me take a sip of my coffee real quick, sorry. Oh, so good. Okay. I did get to work on this a little bit. I worked on it a couple Fridays in March, and now like maybe one Friday in April. This is 12 Northern Days of Christmas by X's and O's. And I am on the 7th block, which I think is that one. Seven Swans is Swimming. So I have the children's book of the artwork, and I will pull out so you can see a better picture of the Seven Swans is Swimming. So they have little crowns on their heads. No, 7 geese, 7? I don't know what it is. Let's see. Yeah, 7 swans are swimming. I was right. Okay. I am using, let's see what this is. I think this is a 40 count called Alabaster. I'm using just DMC. I'm going to hold it up, and then I'm going to show you the block that I worked on, and then I'll pull it back and do the before. So here is the whole thing so far. Blocks 1 through half of 7. And this is 1/2 linen threads on 40 count. Okay, so here is block 7. And then I'll kind of hold it like that, and you can see, I don't know what my before looks like. I don't know if I had any of 7 done. I feel like I did not. And this sucker, my bag I keep this in is so thick because there are like 4, is it 4? Yeah, look at my tangled mess. 4 cards of thread plus a whole bag of like extra. It's a mess. It really is, but it's working. I mean, obviously I'm getting some done, so it's working. Okay, so I finished Hannah's stocking, and I started to work more on my husband's stocking, which is also a dimensions kit, not a gold. And I had a little bit of this done before. Okay, using the kit Ada, the kit floss, except I'm changing that truck. I'm not going to have a red truck. Leah Noel is going to help me convert the truck to either a blue-gray. What else did we say? Gray, brown. I can't remember. We're working on it. I'm not down that far yet, so it's not a priority. You know, I'm still up there working in packages on top of the truck, so I haven't worried too much about it. And Sundays have been really hard to stitch. I would say I don't get any stitching done on Sundays. So I've been pulling this out on Saturday every once in a while and working on it. This Sunday is Easter, and I will be going down to family in Yorktown, Virginia. So my family, I'm from Yorktown, Virginia, even though I don't live there anymore. That's where all my family is. And so we will be traveling down to Yorktown. So I'll be working on this probably Saturday instead of Sunday. So yeah, I am up in these boxes. So we've been thinking, if I do the truck in green, it's going to blend in with this green tree and this green leaf. If I do the truck in blue, it's going to blend in with this background blue. My husband requested, he suggested a brown green, like an army, desert army brown green. I don't know. So we'll see. Drab, I think it's called drab green. I don't know. Anyway. we're working on that. And Leah Noel is helping me with that. She is Rhubarb Patch Studio. Okay, here's my new start. So I've had this pattern for a really long time. Not a really long time. At least a year. Maybe 2. And I've been wanting to start it and didn't. And then I found out a couple girls were working on this on the full moon every month. And it's Jen's Fiberweb, Megan Wide-Eyed Stitcher, and Stephanie from Cross Stitch the Globe. So I started this with them and I have stitched on it 2 months now. I stitched on it with them for the March full moon and the April full moon. And I started right in the middle because I am leaving my trees off. So there's trees there at the bottom because it's supposed to be hung like this. Well, I'm going to hang it like this over my doorway. So I'm taking the trees off and I'm only doing that over the door that goes outside right there. I'm going to hang it up right there. So this fabric is beautiful. It is an Aida. It is a Picture This Plus. It is a 16 count and it is called Dusk. And I am doing it 1 over 1 Aida square on 16 count. And here is where I'm at. So I got the whole full moon in the middle done. And I do not have a before because this, you have not seen this yet. But I love it. This reminds me of Castle. My husband and I have been watching the series Castle recently. So yeah, I see Castle happening. So yeah, isn't it beautiful fabric? And it's the moon. I don't even have a needle minder on that yet. And it's sharing a project bag because I haven't even put it in its own project bag yet. So just, it's been chaos here. Chaos, and I really don't even know what to call it. Okay. I worked on Painted Flowers from Shakespeare's Peddler because I want this done because I have a box for it that I'm putting it on. And the box is sitting over there by my stitchy spot. And I want to be able to see it on top of the box all the time. This is also an Aida. What is this? Hold on. Did I write it on the back of here? No, I did not. Why didn't I do that? Okay, it is called Esmeralda. It's by Atomic Ranch, and it is also a 16 count, and I'm doing it 1 over 1 Aida square. And do I need let me put something behind it. There we go. And I'll pull back because I think I did not have this flower on the left side done, and now it is done. So I know I have progress to show you guys. So yeah. Okay, let me pull back a little bit. There we go. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. And Keepsakes in Cincinnati, they came out with a kit for this. Oh my gosh, I wanted to buy it. I was like, but, and then I had to remind myself, you are already working on it, girl. You cannot buy another kit of the same exact, but the colors, and it's on like a cream or white fabric. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want to stitch it again. Now, I love orange. Orange is one of my favorite colors. My ring is orange. My wedding ring is orange. Orange is one of my favorite colors. but it had like pinks and purples, and I'm not a pink and purple person, but I had to like talk myself out of buying that kit. It was crazy. So if you like this and you like pink and purple better, go to Keepsake's website, Cincinnati, Ohio, no, Sharonville, Ohio, and it's like the March kit or the April kit. I don't know. It was beautiful. Okay, let me put both of these back in here. They are sharing my Winnie the Pooh bag. They are both living in the same bag, but we'll fix that later when I have time. Okay, this one is my Whips Be Gone call for, what are we in? April, for April. So I got to pull out my fawn pin cushion. No, fawn, it's just fawn cushion. It's ginormous. It's not a pin cushion. It is a cushion for your couch, which mine's going to be living in my bus. I'm using the Kit Ada, which is 10 count. So I'm stitching it 4 strands over 1 Ada square. And there she is. Pull back, do a before. I tried to work on the background some more and the fawn's ear, that bottom ear. You can hear Luna walking around. So yeah, big, it's going to be a big cushion. Let me roll this back up. And then last, I have my full coverage. I have only been working on one full coverage. And what's it called? Let me see what it's called. It's called, where's my book? Mini Dragon Tales. Artisy? I think Artisy charted it. It is on my K's Creation lap stand. What else about it? 25 count, 1/1 full cross. And I will have put a picture in of what it's going to look like, and then I'll put a picture in of where I was. So you can see the dragon's face and his little wings coming out. Oh, yeah, I'll put in the before. And I am already 25% done. So it is a small pattern. It is 200 by 200. Helen giggled at that last time I said that was small. 200 by 200. Small for a full coverage. Yeah. Helen from Helen D. Y'all know Helen D. Okay. Let's see. I did work on one more, but it was a tiny bit. I worked on the border of At Home, and then I had a mistake, so I had to rip all the border, not all the border. So I did the top and the side, half of the side, and had to rip out the side and the top. I did a lot of ripping out, so I'm just not even going to show you that one. Okay, my market purchases are right here. So here is the one I was telling you about I take it, I want to take it out of the plastic, but it is a kit, so I don't want to take everything out. And that is the pattern. Okay, so this is the one that I wanted. It's by, wait, Sampler's Not Forgotten, Be Still My Heart. And everything comes with it. It's so pretty. It reminds me of like a white hydrangea. Oh, hydrangea kit. Okay. And then, so you get your backing fabric, your floss, there's your linen, and then you get the little pin and the button. Look at all those greens and creams. Oh, luscious. I love it. And it's just ready to go whenever I want to start it because it's a kit. Okay. Of course I got this one. This is the one that I've been wanting to start, but my brain just is not ready to start anything yet. Like, actually, what is stopping me from starting this is I have to go in my stash and find fabric, and I am not at a place. I don't even know what the words are. I can't go through that fabric and look for fabric for this. I can't. Becky, I need you to come over and help me find fabric for this because I want to start this, but my brain is just so, I can't do one more thing. I can't do. So I want to start Lily, and I even got all the flosses for her. So I'm sorry, they're all with the two windows in front of me. Yeah, I have glare. So I have flosses, I have her. I just got to find fabric in that room back there. And I can't make that decision yet. Like, it's not. So yeah. Maybe my girlfriend Becky can come over and help me figure that out. Okay, and then this one, I want to start this one too. Oh my God. Blackbird Designs. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know what it is. It is I think it's like a needle roll. 3 projects based on an antique Welsh sampler. Let me see if there's a bigger picture in here of this thing. Yes, here it is. I thought there was a bigger picture. So yeah, right there. Isn't that cute? Yeah. I want to start Lily more than this, but it's cute. Okay, and then, so Becky picked up my my purchases from Liberty Hill for me, and then she got me these also. She threw this in the bag, the cookbook, the Market cookbook, and this one, which is another Stacy Nash, because I'm all into the needle books, and she knew I had to have that one. So I feel like he would be a really quick stitch too. See, I need to find fabric for him. And now let's see what he's done, stitched on. I don't know if it's 36 count. Yes, it is. It's 36 count. And you know I have 36 count. And he's so little that I feel like him and Lily could be stitched on the same thing. Yeah, this is like 43 by 34. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And that is it. That is it. That's all my everything. Okay. So I need you to go over to Emily C. Emily is doing the fundraising again for, who does she work for? I don't know if it's a company. It's CASA. She's in Georgia. It's like my brain just shut off. Advocates for Children, and she's always done the ducks where you adopt a duck. Now you're adopting pinwheels, and she has a box full of stuff to give away, and she has videos on that. So I'm going to link Emily C below, and I feel like it's either the beginning of May or the middle of May that you need to adopt the pinwheels by. So you adopt, and then you send her, I guess it's a receipt, and then you're in for the drawing. And she has like really good stuff to give away if you participate in the pinwheel adoption. So I'm going to link Emily C below. Go watch her video because she can explain it because she's doing it. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I don't know when I'll be back. I post every once in a while on Instagram. And that's it. Okay, I love you. Bye.